Welcome back, guys. I am back with another video. Today I'm making my official UFC 326 prediction slash breakdown. I'm gonna mainly going over the last three fights, and you see obviously the main event: Max Holloway versus Charles Oliveira 2. It's the rematch. So yeah, I'm really excited about the main event. I'm pretty excited about the card as a whole, but it obviously could be better. Not a great card, and yeah, I apologize for not posting much this week. I have been dealing with an illness, but I'm gonna be more on gear with this and going back for real on content creating. As we're getting closer, it is now Thursday, so the fight's in 2 days, guys. We're getting closer, and I'm not gonna lie, it has been a quiet fight week. Um, One of the more quiet ones I've seen as far as like number fight event weeks go. Um, I don't know why people have not been too hyped out about this card because I'll be honest, the card's not very good, guys. It's really not. The main event is so freaking good. Like the main event is really good. The card, no. The card's okay. I'll give it a C minus. Card's not very good. Most fans give it an F, but that's because they're casual. They don't know the names of the prelim fighters. I do. Hence, I'm not a casual. But hopefully people can see that. Today, I'm making my prediction. So, starting off with the main event. Max Holloway versus Charles Oliveira 2. This is going to be fight of the year, in my opinion, so far. This literally might be fight of the year as a whole. Like, looking back in December, it's going... No, not looking back. What am I saying? December 2026, I think I'm going to be saying potentially this was fight of the year. This is going to be such a crazy fight. And you know why? Because this is the most 50-50 fight that I have ever seen in my entire life, guys. Out of all the years I've been watching MMA, this is the most 50-50 fight. And I'm going to make a whole separate YouTube video on why this is the most 50-50 fight in UFC history, guys. Now, today, I'm just going to be breaking down who I think is going to win the fight and going through that. So, the reason why it's so close is one of them is arguably the GOAT at striking, and one of them is arguably the GOAT at jiu-jitsu. Striking king, grappling king. And now you combine those, it could go either way because they're both like equally good at their things. Plus, Charles Oliveira can also strike really well. Now you have to compare them stylistically and how they fight. Max Holloway, he throws tons of shots per minute, a lot, and he lands. He's very, very fast, super athletic, always on the front foot, always throwing. Charles Oliveira, he strikes back. His chin's not as great, gets dropped a lot, takes the shots good. Defensive grappler, can be an offensive grappler, but is mainly a defensive grappler. Max Holloway is usually controlling the pace. So it's going to be hard for Charles Oliveira to take someone down like Max Holloway. And we remember, I mean, Ilia Topuria out-grappled Charles Oliveira in the little brief grappling segment they had. And then when Max Holloway and Ilia grappled for about a minute too, Ilia took him down in his attempt, but Max Holloway got up after like less than 60 seconds. So that's a good sign because Ilia is very, very good at jiu-jitsu and grappling as a whole as well. So this could go either way, and I think the two ways. Well, I think go either way. I think it could go decision, but I think it's more likely to happen. I think there's gonna be a finish fight. I think Max Holloway knocks him out, or Charles Oliveira submits him. And I think what's more likely to happen, I think Max Holloway's gonna TKO. I'm picking Max Holloway, guys. I think Max Holloway is going to TKO Charles Oliveira somewhere in this fight. Somewhere. I don't know when, but somewhere. I think it will go by the first round. It's going to at least go the second round, I think. And it's going to be a great fight. I'm going to say, honestly, I think this fight's going to end in like the second through fourth round range. Probably second or third round. I think Max Holloway will TKO him. I could see it go later, like to the third or fourth round. I don't see it going to the fifth round either. I think it's going to end somewhere in the middle of the fight with either of them getting a finish. But the thing is, it's so close. Like, Charles Oliveira is so likely to win this fight, too. He can easily. If Charles Oliveira can take him down, he's going to be aggressively chasing that submission. And he could easily submit Max Holloway. And it's going to be crazy. I can't wait because I know Charles is going to get him on the ground at least once, and everyone's going to be on their feet. Charles is immediately going to be jumping for a submission, and it's going to be. I'm very interested to see how Max Holloway's going to handle it. But Max Holloway's been in the fight game for so long, and he's fought so many people, and he's just been there for so long. And I think he's going to be okay. He knows he's been training for this. He knows what to expect, and I think he's going to do it. I think he's going to keep that belt, and I think he's going to hold his ground. I think they're going to be on the feet mostly. Because, like I said, Charles Oliveira is mainly a defensive grappler. I think they're mainly going to be on the feet. I think we will obviously see some groundwork from both. I think Oliveira will take him down a couple times. I'll say 2 or 3 times. Probably like twice. When he does, I think he'll probably take him down a couple times. And I think it's more likely that he's going to be immediately chasing submission. If he doesn't get it, Holloway's going to get up. But I think he will at least once control him for, a good segment of a round. But that's not really Charles' thing. Ground and pound's not really his thing. He just goes for submissions. And in my opinion, he's the greatest submission artist of all time in UFC history. So, but I think what goes down, Max Holloway lands so many significant strikes per minute. I mean, he has the record for it. And I just think he's going to be throwing a lot. And I think Charles Oliveira is going to have a lot of bruises and cuts on his face. He's going to be working that jab. He's going to work on that 1-2 the whole fight. And I think as the rounds go on, it's gonna show effect, and he's gonna drop Charles. I think he's gonna finish him on the ground, and it's not gonna be good because this is like everyone's favorite fighters fighting each other, so no one's gonna want to see him lose. But that is how I think the fight's gonna go. So I am picking Max Holloway for this one. Then we move on to the co-main event. Yeah, Kyle Barhala versus Rainier de Ritter. A lot of people complain about this being the co-main. They were supposed to add a new co-main. But they just kept this one as it is. I think it's an okay co-main. I don't think it should be a co-main. I think it's average. No, I don't want to say it's bad. It's average. They're both coming off losses. Kyle Barhalo's coming off that loss to Nasruddini. He did not fight good at all. And then Rainier de Ritter's coming off that embarrassing loss to Brendan Allen where he just gave up and quit on the stool. So they both have taken a good amount of time off this, and they're ready to come back. And I think they're both going to look a lot better from their last fight. Doesn't mean they'll look that good in this fight. Because I think this is going to be a slugfest going in. And I think Rainier de Ritter is going to pull it out. I think it's going to come down to who's actually, was born with more talent. I think Rainier de Ritter was. I think de Ritter's going to win the first round, and then it's going to be a close second round, but I think he'll get it out. And I think Kyle will win the third round. Because I think Rainier de Ritter will get tired. He says his cardio is improved, but still, it's only one fight after. I think his cardio is going to be a problem in the third round, but I think he won't quit this time. He'll get through it. It is only 3 rounds. Plus, Kyle did not have a lot of urgency in that last fight, so he's probably lost some urgency for some reason, and I don't see him being that urgent this fight. I think we'll see a lot of grappling this fight, and I think Rainier de Ritter will out-grapple him, and I think he'll also outstrike him. I think it'll be pretty close on the strike, I think Kyle will have his moments on the ground as well, because he is really good too. I remember watching him in his past fights. So it will be interesting. I think it's all going to be pretty close. I think Kyle can easily win. But I am going to go with Rainier de Ritter. I mean, this guy's got a lot of potential, and I still think he will come back stronger and will have potential to, potentially get a title shot and go on another win streak. So I am going Rainier de Ritter for this one. And the last fight I am breaking down that goes on my prediction record, Rob Font versus Raul Rosas Jr. This is a good one. A lot of people have different takes on this. So, Rob Font's coming off that loss to David Martinez, who just fought last week. And then Raul Rosas Jr. hasn't fought in a while, near about a year. There's a long layoff, and I think we're going to see an improved Raul Rosas Jr., and he's already looking better. Rob Font, he's getting 40. I think he's getting older, and he's regressing. If this was even 2 years ago, I would have said, maybe 1 year ago, I would confidently say Rob Font wins this, takes it easily. But we are now in the Big 26. So, guys, I'm going to say I'm picking Raul Rosas Jr. This is still an unpopular opinion. Most people would pick Rob Font. I'm picking Raw Rosas Jr., guys. I believe in the kid. I think we're gonna see. I think his wrestling is gonna look even better, and I think his striking, which is a thing you definitely need to work on, is going to improve a little. Obviously, nothing great, but I think it's gonna be enough where he can handle himself. Ralph Font's pretty sure he's like 38 years old. Um, he was striking pretty well against David Martinez, landed a lot of big shots, hurt him a couple times. So I think Rollins Jr. is going to target the ground the most time. I think the majority of this fight will be on the ground, and I think we're going to see a noticeable grappling improvement in Rosas Jr. He's been working on it hard, I know, and I think he's going to control him. But remember, Rob Font can wrestle pretty good too. I think he'll have his moments, but I think Rosas Jr. is the bigger. He's the younger guy, more dedicated. Way more. He's got way more potential. And I think we're going to see some nice scrambles, maybe even a finish. I don't think he'll finish him, though. And I think he's going to get lots of ground control time. I think we're going to see lots of good ground and pound from Ross Jr. I think that's what he should probably prioritize when he's on the ground. I can't see him submitting Ralph Font, but that'd be cool if he could. And well, actually, I mean, he could submit him, but more likely he'd get a TKO finish from a ground and pound. But more likely he goes the distance. So that's my official pick for that. Yeah, those are my picks for those 3 fights. We got Drew Dober, Michael Johnson, which should be a good one. Michael Johnson should take that. Gregor Rodriguez and Bruno Ferreira, ranked matchup. Cody Garbrandt's on the card. Cody Brundage is already coming back after losing. I feel bad for him. I think he needs to go to another organization because I still think he's got potential. He's been looking good. Cody Duran's on the card. Sam Rosie, Jesse Ogler is going to be a good one. Luke Hernandez, Rafa Boleto, opening fight. That's a little surprising. I feel like there'd be a little more on the fight list, like at least the prelims, but they're starting off the card. Okay, so that is going to wrap it up for my prediction video. So please like and subscribe, turn notification renew, and feel free to comment your prediction, what you thought of this video, and who you got. If y'all know, my official prediction record is 13-7, so I am not doing good. So hopefully I come back from this. I'll be making another video tomorrow, and probably another one Saturday, and I will be live streaming. So feel free to tune into that and watch in just for a few seconds if you want.